A man's life isn't ruined by one big mistake. It's destroyed by the 1,000 small, weak choices he makes every single day. Most men don't even notice them until it's too late, until their respect is gone, until their woman stops looking at them the same way, until the mirror reflects a man they don't even recognize. If you want to finally take control of your life, here are 9 things you need to eliminate from your life as soon as possible. Number 1, never apologize for being a man. A man who's ashamed of his masculinity is already defeated. The world will tell you to tone it down. Don't be too confident, don't be too ambitious, don't be too direct. They'll call it toxic, but what they're really saying is, don't intimidate me with your strength. Beta males obey. They shrink themselves to be liked. The result? They become invisible, because the truth is, a man who apologizes for his nature loses his identity. Masculinity is not a crime. Weakness is. Instead, try to carry your masculine energy with quiet pride. You don't need to prove it. You just need to live it. 2, never chase attention. Picture this, a man at a bar, loud, over-animated, desperately trying to be the center of the group. Every story is bigger than the last. Every laugh a little too forced. It's not confidence, it's neediness. And neediness is probably the most repulsive trait that exists. A man who chases attention is telling the world, I'm not enough on my own. I need your eyes to feel good about myself. Some men will do anything to be noticed. They'll even humiliate themselves for a reaction. But high-value men, they don't perform for the crowd. They know that attention is a byproduct of presence, not a reward for effort. Focus on building value so great, people have no choice but to notice, even in your silence. 3, never put a woman on a pedestal. This one destroys more men than anything else. A beta male meets a woman he likes. Suddenly, she becomes his whole world. He bends over backwards, ignores red flags, and makes her his purpose. She didn't earn it, but in his mind, she's already a queen. What he doesn't realize is that pedestalizing a woman kills attraction. Women respect men who respect themselves more than they idolize her. The moment she senses you've handed her your power, it's over. But don't get me wrong, I don't mean to treat women badly. Treat her well, but treat yourself better. Keep your mission first, and never give a woman the role of savior in your life. If any of these sounded like you, stop now, because the next 3 things I'm about to tell you, they're the silent habits that make sure you'll never be respected, not even by yourself. Number 4, never over-explain yourself. An insecure man can't handle silence after his words. He says something, then immediately starts explaining, justifying, softening the edges so no one gets offended. Real powerful men understand. Your words are like currency. The more you flood the market, the less they're worth. If you mean something, say it once, then let it stand. Speak with intention, then stop talking. Let your words hang in the air like they belong there. Number 5, never avoid confrontation out of fear. Have you ever let someone off the hook even though you felt they were doing something wrong just because you were afraid of conflict? You can try to explain it by saying that you are a peaceful person, but the truth is, you're weak, and weak males are terrified of conflict. They'll agree just to keep the peace, even when the peace means they lose respect. As a result, they train everyone around them to walk over them. On the other hand, high-value men don't go looking for fights, but they also don't run from them. They know confrontation is how boundaries are tested and defended. Avoid it long enough, and you stop being a man people respect. You become the man they exploit. So the next time someone crosses a line, call it out calmly and directly, not with rage, but with certainty. 6, never let your emotions control your actions. There's a difference between feeling emotions and being ruled by them. Weak men explode in anger over small things or collapse into sadness when life gets hard. They become unpredictable and predictably weak. Real strength isn't about never feeling, it's about mastering what you feel. If your emotions control you, you're a puppet, and the one pulling the strings could be anyone. So work with your emotions and learn to control them. Feel it, process it, then act from principle, not from the chaos of the moment. Do you know what the most dangerous beta habits are? They are not the loud ones, they're the subtle, invisible ones, the ones you think are harmless. Until one day, you realize they've robbed you of every ounce of power you had. The next 3 rules are exactly those. 7, never depend on one source for your worth. Most men build their identity on a single fragile pillar, a job, a relationship, a title. When that one thing cracks, their whole life collapses. A high-value man spreads his worth across skills, principles, and achievements that no one can take from him. If one falls, the others keep you standing. 8. Never compete for validation. Stop exhausting yourself trying to win approval. It's possible that you measure your life by how much others notice you, like you, or praise you. And you know what's tragic about this? The more you chase it, the less you get it. High-value men know validation is a side effect, not a goal. You win it by living with purpose, not by begging for attention. Stop looking around for someone who will pay attention to you. Focus on the work, the discipline, the mission. Let respect be the byproduct. And once you are on this path of development, others may try to turn you back. That is why it is essential that you understand the last point on our list. Number 9, never betray yourself to please others. This is the habit that silently kills a man from the inside. Every time you say yes when you mean no, every time you hide what you believe just to avoid tension, you erode your own soul. Imagine that you have decided, for example, to stop drinking alcohol and start going to the gym. Then one of your friends suggests that instead of going to the workout you have planned, you go to a party with him. In this situation, you are faced with a choice. Will you remain true to yourself and your ideals, or will you sacrifice them to please someone else and thus betray yourself? You need to know that a man who betrays himself stops trusting himself, and when you can't trust yourself, you lose control over your life. So here's a rule that's non-negotiable. Always be loyal to your truth first. If that truth costs you people, jobs, or approval, so be it. If someone is unable to respect your goals and boundaries, then they were never really worth your friendship in the first place. So it's definitely better to lose them than lose yourself. These 9 rules aren't just about avoiding weakness, they're about building a spine of steel, a life where your power isn't borrowed, but forged. And here's the thing, if you've already broken these rules, you can start fixing them today, one choice at a time. If this video hit you, it means you're already waking up. Don't stop here. Like this video and join our brotherhood by clicking the subscribe button. We don't settle for less. Neither should you. See you in the next one, brother.